Hello, 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 hi. I am Spantopia Rose, but you can call me Span. How are you? 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 I thought today we could tap on some art supplies. But mainly canvases, only canvases. I'm only gonna be tapping on canvases. Now I have different various sizes of canvases here that I would like to explore the sounds of with you. Alright, so I'm going to be unwrapping each one and seeing the different sounds that they make, starting from smallest and working up to largest. Yes, okay. So the first one that we have is an unprimed canvas. It is linen and cotton blended canvas. It's linen and cotton blended canvas on a little wooden frame, and it is 6 inches by 6 inches. It's square, which is 15 centimeters by 15 centimeters. And when I bought this, it cost me $3.50, and I only know this because it still has the price sticker on it. So it says here the brand is Reno Art. Reno Art. It is a linen and cotton blend, triple primed with quality acrylic gesso. Oh, it is primed. That seems weird. Maybe it's primed in clear. I don't know. Suitable for oil and acrylics. Kiln dried pine frame. Staple free edges and acid free. Staple free edges. Edges. These bits aren't stapled. These bits. Not these bits, but these bits. Anyway, let's take the plastic off. is supposed to be trees with a bit of like background light, you know. But that was just a very quick painting that I did with the leftover acrylic. The leftover acrylic from the painting that you can see behind me. The painting you can see behind me, which is supposed to be a yellow-tailed black cockatoo. But it's, you know, it's not great. It's also entirely unfinished. Don't look at it. Don't even look. I am using these canvases. I just thought I would put that out there. But yes, this canvas, very small. So the next one that we're gonna use, I'm just gonna put it on the chair. The next one is slightly larger. See, for comparison, it's slightly larger. It's a slightly larger canvas, and this canvas is art/craft brand. Express the creative within, and it is 20 centimeters by 20 centimeters. So it is actually 5 centimeters bigger than the last one. It's a bleached cotton with 280. I would have said GSM, but it just says like. Sorry about that. I should put the thing on, but I don't know where it is. So sorry about that. It should have the blast explosion the wind thing. Anyway, yeah, it says primed with acrylic gesso for use with oil, acrylic, and any other paint. Sounds quite nice. It's just the packaging. Alright, let's take the packaging off. But not the reason why today, which is in fact canvases. So this canvas. As the brown one. It's sort of smoother. Only sort of I like the sort of, is it basil? Not basil. The bassy sounds. each of these canvases have been in different brands. I'm not a brand loyalist, it seems. When it comes to canvases, I like to buy what's cheap. Yet cheap. I was gonna say yet good quality, but really I just like what's cheap. It's good for fast tapping. Alright, let's open her up. Cardboard good for fast tapping. Anyway, we're not here for that. We are here for canvas. Now this canvas has one of these. One of these is a little bag of good quality bag of pine wood shapes that go into the corners in here, into the corners to help stretch the canvas, just to help keep it a little bit sturdier. But I never use these. I think I've used these twice, and I have painted a lot of pictures on canvas. Used a lot of canvases, but only ever used those corner things twice. I wonder if it is helpful. Oh well. This canvas, surprisingly, smells better than the last two. It smells like maybe like paint or some sort of chemical, but it's really nice. I like it. I can't say what. I guess it smells like canvas, like fresh canvas. much nicer, thicker material, and it feels much nicer. Be far more likely to paint on this one. To actually use it, you know. Now the hardest part, having opened all of these, will be to keep them safe and clean. Well, they don't have the plastic protection. Alright, so the next one we have is more than one size up. So this is the next one. If I take a step back, you might be able to see both in short, just. So this one was 25 by 25, whereas this big one is 15.8 inches times 15.8 inches. So that is 40 by 40 centimeters. And its brand is Montmartre Studio. Montmartre Studio. Studio canvas, 280 cotton duck. It has a lot of instructions and things to say. It also comes with the wooden wedges, it says, and it tells you what to do with them, that you wedge them in the edge to help it stretch. It improves the appearance of your artwork, apparently. Alright. It's so big it's hard to get me and it on the camera. It's very hard to hold it up. I saved myself in the face. This is a very nice canvas. It says it's made with stronger pine. It says here it's made with stronger pine. Alright. Shall we open her up? Shall we unwrap her? The cardboard is even folded over the edges and then stapled onto the back. It's so tempting just to stop and tap on the cardboard instead, but we also have the little bits of wood here, and they go in the corners, but I doubt I'll be using them. Ooh. It feels nice. I think this is the smoothest of all of them. basketball machine. That's what she said. Alright. Do you like the reverberation sound? I kinda do. I find it quite hard to tap this without scratching with my nails. Right. Sounds quite reverberating. It's quite reverberating, quite vibrant.